Hey guys, Deplorable Deb here. I got up this morning and as I'm having my coffee, naturally, I hear about the terrorist that happens to be laying up in one of our hospitals in New York City and is being very arrogant, talking crap out of his mouth, praising his allegiance to Allah, then also demanding that, they bring him an ISIS flag, things like that. Personally, I find that he's just as arrogant and disrespectful and everything else that we've been having for the past 8 years. Okay, understand, this all came about by the one and only our ex-president Obama, because he created that atmosphere. And what I feel today, I feel that these people that are going to go out and march and, protest and keep the marching up and going against our president, when it's our president that is now being outspoken because he wants to defend the American people, and we should embrace that. It boggles me that there are people that I can't see that happening where they're not embracing that. It blows my mind that we have people now that still want to go out, especially on this November 4th, and decide they're going to protest and march against the president or try to have him removed, when surely people should be coming together. People should be coming together, and how I feel is that, you know what? How about taking that march you're going to do and you're going to protest and march your ass down to Bellevue Hospital, okay? That's what the American people should be doing. Become a warrior, go down there, and you want to protest and you want to picket outside the hospital. Picket outside the hospital, shouting out to that terrorist up there and letting him know the American people is not going to stand for this crap. It's not going to be the norm. See, that's the problem. People in our country are too busy protesting against, people that are trying to help them. Our president is helping us Americans, not like Mr. Obama that couldn't even say radical jihad terrorist. Now we have one of them, one of the terrorists, up in a hospital that's causing us, the American taxpayers, to keep him there. Then on top of it, he's disrespecting us. Then what gets me is if he pledges allegiance to he shouldn't be entitled to any rights. This is what gets me. Personally, this PC crap gotta go. It gotta go. Look at his name. Sword of Allah. That's what gets me. Sword of Allah. You know what? People, you gotta go out there, use your energy. See, like me. I'm telling you now, guys, if I was in New York, you don't know what I'd be doing. You don't know. I'd be in front of that hospital and picketing and protesting at the hospital to release him. Yes, release him to the public. That's what we need. We need to get rid of this PC shit. He don't deserve any rights. He don't deserve any rights, guys. Not at all. We don't owe him. He wants to pledge allegiance to Allah. Then we're going to pledge allegiance to the United States and stand. And you know what? Show him, okay? The sword of Trump. That's what I call it. The sword of Trump. That's what we should be out there doing. Not protesting and marching and causing havoc in the street against the president that is all for us, the people. How disgraceful. That's what gets me. It's so disgraceful that we finally have a president that shoots from the hip is calling it like it should be. Because you know what? It's this PC shit that got us to where we are today. Same way you hear, oh, guess what? The FBI was watching him for about 10 or 11 years. The terrorist, who I refuse to say his name, but I did mention, he calls himself Sword of Allah. So you know what? We have the sword of Trump. That's right, ready for battle. Because I'll tell you what, if Deplorable Deb was in New York, I'm pretty sure you guys would join me. Because that's where I would be using my energy. Then you have the FBI, like I was just saying. This stuff gotta stop, guys, where we got people being surveillance for years. But then you know what? The FBI doesn't do anything because they're afraid of this profiling. See, it's this profiling that was started by the liberals. The same way you got idiot de Blasio. The New York people, I'm telling you, it makes me sick to know that you got a mayor and a governor that wants to protect Muslims. This is what gets me. Hey, I would protect Muslims if the Muslims would be honest and come out and defend, like I heard that de Blasio at the so-called parade told people that if anybody attacks the Muslims, they're going to be arrested. Well, how about seeing signs that are for the American people? Or telling these Muslims, these so-called good, law-abiding Muslims, how come they don't come out to speak against the other Muslims, radicals that are doing this? You know why? Because you got de Blasio, who I believe is in cahoots with Linda Cesaro. Who knows what she's doing to him? Who knows what he's getting out of this? This is what I get. So here's another reminder. Go out, picket, tell all these people, you know what? Antifa and Black Lives Matter. You really want to say that you're for the U.S. and diversity and liberty and for us? You know what? Go and picket in front of that hospital. But stop picketing against our president and against the American people. That's it. Here you go. The sword of Trump. And guess what else, guys? It's November 3rd. I believe that there's voting going on in New York City. And if you want to save New York City, one of the greatest, because even me, I might not live there anymore, but I'm still a New Yorker. Like they say, I can live anywhere, but you can't take the Bronx out of me, and you can't. Get out there and vote. Get them out. Because you know what? De Blasio is not for the New York people. He's more for the illegals, terrorists. See what I'm saying? So again, stand with Deplorable Deb. Because you know if I was back in New York, you know where my ass would be. I'd be outside Bellevue Hospital, shouting up, protesting as loud to that idiot. And we're yelling at him, you know what? You want your flag? We'll give you a flag. Oh yeah. But the sword of Trump. That's it. And you know what? They need to release him to the people. Oh yeah. Release the terrorists to the people. That's it. No more PC shit. That's it. Get the message out to other terrorists. Guess what? You pull this crap with the Americans and especially New Yorkers, watch what's going to happen to your ass.